Hello, good day, everyone. I am Good News from King's Farm Enterprise. Thank you very much for joining us today. This is our first video for the year. Okay, this place is where we use for our experiments. Before we plant anything in our open field, we first run the experiment on the seed capacity here, and also they are resistant to disease and every other things that we need to know before we go into them in a large scale. So currently we plant watermelon in this side of the field. I have not been around since. I first week of January we went to Asaba to for a greenhouse setup. From there we went to Bonny Island, and currently my workers are at Imo State, somewhere around the Awo Omama in Imo State. So today I want to quickly educate young farmers that want to go into crop production, most especially those ones in the South region where we don't patronize fertilizers like that because of the kind of fertilizers that are in the market. We fell victim of this thing when we started. Wasted almost 500,000 naira in buying fake fertilizers. You put this fertilizer in the soil, it will not dissolve. Rather, it will start producing heat. So here today, we have two type of fertilizer. So I'm not going to be calling company names because we are not doing advert for any company. Now, this one and this one. These are two type of NPK 1515. Okay, they are both NPK 1515. Here, what you have here is just uh, urea mixed with clay. That's what you have here. So the only thing that will melt here is just the urea. And sometimes they break stone, white stones that look like urea, and then you would think it's urea, which is not. Okay, but this other one we have here, you can dissolve it in water. In the space of 1 hour, everything here will dissolve. You get me now? Because we use the venturi system to apply fertilizer here, the fertigation system. So we actually want what we can mix in water, kind of soluble stuff. But this is the one we use now. I have almost 2 bags of this in the house. I have it here, almost 2 bags of this here. We can't use it. So, and currently the price of this range between 35,000 to 45, depending on your vendor. While this is between 62,000 to 65, depending on your vendor. Now, just imagine the difference. It's very close, and at the end of the day, this will give you what you want. It will boost your crop yield and give your plant exactly what you want. While this, on the other hand, wow, you waste everything. So please, if you are in the South region, okay, go for this fertilizer. Please, go for this fertilizer and don't waste your money on this. So this is 2 kg. I planted this watermelon first week of January 2026. I traveled, so I just came back and want to quickly apply this fertilizer NPK 15 15 15. So what we do, because we are going to be applying it through the venturi, so we first dissolve it in water. Okay, currently this is like 15 minutes after soaking the fertilizer in water. So this is what we have now. Okay, this is our venturi system. So this is a inch and half venturi system. It's a very easy something. It uses pressure to suck the fertilizer and mix it with the irrigation water. So these are our tanks. I think we have about 9,000 liters here. The tanks are on the ground. So whenever we are applying using the venturi system, we make sure that the tanks are completely filled up so that the pressure will be high. Okay, so it's very easy to use. First of all, there is a regulator here where you on and off, and then you can regulate the amount of flow you need. So currently we on it, and then we on the tank and make sure that water is flowing from the three tanks. So if you watch, the water comes from these three lines and all of them meet here. So since this place is locked, this way we control the venturi from the water diverts through here to this other main line. So now that we want to use here, so what we do is that we keep here locked. We open the main line for it to flow in. Now, because if we just start sucking now, it will suck everything at once, and only some line, the first line are the one the fertilizer will get to. So we first keep here lock and then open here. Now this is, and then open here. The reason we are doing that is to let the pipe and the drip line to get filled up with water first. Now because there is no lock here, so that's why you see the water is returning. So what we do, in case you want to connect yours, make sure you have lock here and you also have lock here. All right, so I'll lock it there first now to stop the water from flowing out. So give and take, we just wait for about 5 minutes for water to feed the drip lines so that we can now start using the venturi to add the fertilizer to the drip line water. Now, the benefit of using the venturi system is that it reduces your labor. Okay, it reduces the labor, and this is NPK fertilizer. If you apply directly to the soil and if it gets too close to the plant, it will burn the plant. If you are not doing these things yourself, your plant is at risk because you are getting laborers to do them. Some of your plant will not survive. You get me now? And if you applied and you didn't, if you apply them in the soil and then you didn't irrigate the farm, or maybe anything happened to your irrigation system or whatever, your plant is also at risk. So the best thing here for you to do is just this. It's very easy. At the same time, you are watering, and also if you apply straight to the soil, it will take days before your plant can have access to the nutrient. But this one, as you are applying it, couple of hours, your plant already have access to the nutrient. So, and then it will get to all the plants equally. So this is the major benefit of it. So if you are operating the drip irrigation system and you don't have the venturi, you are not using the venturi system, please upgrade and start using it. It does not consume power or whatever, so it just uses pressure from your head tank, and then we are good. So from here now I can see that the drip lines, they are all working, the water have gotten to them. So now it's very easy. I open here too, and then locked here. So bring that in close. You can see it's drawing it already. You can see, right? You can see from here, the water, this was the water level at first. Now, this is where we are. So couple of minutes from now, will be the you won't see any fertilizer there. The water and everything will be gone. So like I will always advise you, because this time what we are doing is that we are trying to limit the amount of risk you expose yourself and your farm to. So, and also break down cost of production. If you are not using the venturi system, please do. Okay, it will help you a lot. And also
try your possible best to get good fertilizer. It will help your plants too. Once again, I am Good News from King's Farm Enterprise. Have a wonderful day ahead.